Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Upscale Business Podcast. My name is Arena, and I'm here with Mitch. How are you?
I'm good.
That's great.
You're looking mighty fresh today.
I know.
You've been shopping?
It's the hat, maybe. So I went through an exercise this week and mapped out 2024. And I think this is such a valuable exercise to do. What the goal is basically to establish how can we make 2024 the best year that we can make happen. Basically, you'll have a calendar in front of you for the whole year. Mm-hmm. And what you do is you pick out, okay, what are the big jobs that I need to plan for now because there's a time frame to them. So if I know there's going to be a project in March, I'm going to block March out on the calendar.
Yep. Let's just say that you've also got a big networking event. Would that go in this same category?
Yes. Anything that basically is set in place already, they're the money-making activities. They have to be blocked in, ready to go in your calendar. And then the next thing you want to also put in, and I find this so important, your fun. Don't forget about your fun. How are you going to structure your year so you can plan in a holiday, or maybe you want to have something on a recurring basis where you're going to have a long weekend once every month or a week off every quarter, or you want to take off 4 weeks in a row once a year. So if you don't have it in your calendar, how are you going to make that happen? How are you going to plan around it? Make sure that you don't double book yourself, so business and holidays. That's why I quite like doing it on the same calendar, so I can see when will I not be at work, so I won't book any big money-making activities, big projects at that time if I can absolutely avoid it. If you know of shorter projects that you want to fit somewhere, team training, team events, put them in once you put in the big stuff. And then the last thing that we put in, what do you need to do to keep your clients happy? Maybe client relationships, maybe you have to plan around that. And these are things that can slot in the gaps. When it comes to your personal space, it's family events. How do you fit your friends in, your personal care, your hobbies, birthdays? I actually made time for that. So I'm super active at the moment and I want to make sure I look after my body. So I actually picked a day to get a massage. So to do something on a regular basis. So it might be every 4 to 8 weeks or something like that, where I just put a dot in my calendar. I color coded that.
You did definitely color code that. And I actually would have expected nothing less.
So fill your own cup so you can actually, get through a whole year where it's not just work. And that's why it's so important. I think you make time and room for everything. And I think it's the fact of putting it into your calendar that helps you actually take action to make it happen. So let's just say we have a client, him and his wife, they're learning French at the moment. They put aside time to take French lessons. So that's something that you would book into your calendar and map out for next year so you're ready for your trip to France. If you put it in the calendar and you put a time to it and a meeting time and a lesson time, a training to it, you will actually achieve that goal. Where if you're just saying, on my card it says I'm going to learn French, that's an amazing goal, but it's not actionable. Putting the little steps that you need to take to achieve the goal on paper or in a calendar, that's how you're actually going to get there. When you do this, think about the things did I do this year that didn't really result in profits or more fun, and they were actually hard. Can we stop doing some of them? Can we delegate them? Can we keep them out of the calendar somehow? What are the things that we want to keep because they're important? And then what are the things we want to do more of? And then make time for the things that you want to keep and that you want to make time for, for the things that you want to do more of. So having that in mind, plan around that. Less of the stuff that doesn't serve you, that's hard, that doesn't really bring anything new or positive, and then more of the things that actually gets you closer to your goal.
Sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it.
That was fun.
I like it.
Let's plan 2024.
Let's plan it and then let's do it. Let's execute it and have some fun.